check something. I can go for a little bit more. Hello, Daisy. You are first to say hello. And Paul. Hi, Carmen. Hi, Donna. I might be in and out of the screen just for a few seconds because, oh, hello, Michelle and Denise and Melissa, Shelly. Hello, everybody. Make sure you're giving this live a thumbs up. It helps with the numbers somehow. So it's all bigger than me. Hi, Carrie.
You say hi to my mom?
Oh, I didn't even see your mom. Hi, Sandy. I bet your mom is like, Sandy's sewing away. Hi, Deborah. Paul's here. Yep, Izzy, Paul's here too. Let's see, I'm cooking something, so I have to make sure everything is like, I don't forget the timing. I'm in actually mid video. So I'm cooking something for a video and you'll see it next week. Hi, Mary. So I'm on my phone using the live, aspect of YouTube. And so I can only see like 2 people's like comments. Hi, Rachel. And so if I miss something, please just repeat it and I'll catch it for sure. Custom orders, 8 craft fairs. My goodness, she is a working machine. Yes, I saw that the Phillips were on Instagram. They've been on for about a half an hour, so I think they probably will be closing up soon. Hi, Karen. It's okay, we see you. Saturday's been busy. Thanks, Michelle, for asking. Once a month, I help out with a baptismal program with the young kids in our area. And so we had a lot of kids. I was a little sweaty setting up a lot of chairs quickly. And so we go back to school August 12th, which is only in a couple of weeks. But the week before, so the week of the 6th, I have my middle schooler is going to be going for like getting his locker stuff. I'm going to be having like a parent night with my classroom. And then that week that the kids go to school, I have like meet your teacher days at my classroom so the kids can come see the classroom if they're new. There's not very many. I have like 11 or 12 kids. So it's not like a ton, but they get to come in, spend a couple of minutes with me and, maybe color something really easy. And then they get to go and then come back the following week. So the kids start school the 12th. I start work the 19th. I'm going to go check on something. I'm still here. Promise.
Karen likes barbecue sauce.
Oh, did she make it? So it's so easy. I know Charles, I thought I just saw him in here. He said that he's made that sauce as well and likes it too. So, anybody else make that sauce? 100, oh, it's so hot here. It's like not even funny. Like, actually it's not, it's under 105 and I can tell the difference, but next Saturday, it's supposed to be 110 and that's horrible. You have 10 with a heat index of 110. Yeah, well, when you have it like that humidity, it's, you're right. Carolyn, it's gross. All right, so my oldest is on a mission, so he'll be 19 in November. He's an adult. But Kobe, our next oldest, will be a senior this year, so that's exciting and expensive. The next one is Jonas, and he'll be going into 7th grade, which is the 2nd year of middle school. And Ezra, he is going into 1st grade, and we are homeschooling him. So this week, I'll probably be putting out some videos of some more back to school shopping and how we're getting ready for, how much do you love having all boys? I love it a lot. Although, I know how to do some good hairstyles like braids and stuff. So I just use those so I don't lose my skills. Every so often I'll braid a little girl's hair in my class. But no, I'm just kidding. I love my boys. That is what I was destined to have. So, and it was so funny if you rewind my life. In college, I had a friend, And she looked at me and she said, "You're going to make the best mom for boys." And I was like, I'm going to have girls and boys. I'm going to be so happy. And I got all boys. So really, that's not, right, ladies? That's not our choosing. That's kind of how it all works out, what Heavenly Father wants us to have, and the guys. Yes, hello to everybody. Make sure you're liking the live as you're coming in. I would totally do Emberlyn's hair if she wanted me to. Do you homeschool all of your boys in the earlier grades? Okay, so I let them decide, but I really enjoy homeschooling elementary grades. So it just kind of gives them some time to know who they are, to just get concrete in all of the knowledge, like the math skills, the reading skills. There's no pressure or competition. Not that my kids couldn't compete above their grade level. But I just feel like it just lets them know who they are. They're surrounded by love. It's on their time frame. Karen, I see your question. So I've homeschooled all of the kids most of their elementary years. Jonas so far has been the longest in homeschooling with elementary. He went pretty much from like 2nd grade to 6th grade. Ezra right now, he did kindergarten and he'll be doing 1st grade with me. And then we're gonna see. I keep asking if he'd like to go because he's the last one. There's not very many, my kids aren't here, but I'm still doing classroom stuff. So there's still kids always around. But that way I give him the choice. So we might try a year and then he can decide from there. I'm pretty flexible when it comes to that kind of education stuff. But I will tell you that I have super anxiety when I do carpool and it's like 110 outside and you're waiting for 6 kids to get to the car. It's just one less thing I don't have to worry about with homeschooling is carpooling. So I don't mind doing it for the middle schoolers because it's not quite at the same time, but with elementary kids, it would be right when I work. I know, I've heard that even some people, unfortunately, are passing away from this stuff, the heat waves. So I'm gonna get some stuff out of the oven. I'm gonna use my Sandy, or my mother-in-law's company, like they make these. Aren't these so awesome? And they work so well, and they wash very easy too. So Cassidy's.com. Sorry, guys. All right, so now I have one more thing that's gonna come out in a little while, but that's in like 20 minutes. Okay, so yeah, it's just been quite the heat wave. I would assume that it's gonna stay hot for a while, so stay cool as best as you can. You know, okay, so if my kids wanted to homeschool for higher grades, there are online courses that they can do where they can meet with teachers on the computer, that kind of stuff. I think I would go that route just because it would require more time and more assignments that were, I guess I could do it, not so much. I don't know how comfortable I would feel with high school. That's just my preference. I got my ticket for Monday, Paul. You having conversations, Paul?
James?
Yeah.
He's going to see the Lion King.
Oh, how exciting. I know. I'm doing this for you guys, Envy. I'm in mid-video. So that's why I had to stop and say hello. We're not done. We're not close to being done with getting back to school stuff. In fact, I'm not even really going shopping for them, for clothes. Because it's so hot here, they have plenty of summery stuff. Charles, Ezra's down here playing video games oh so quietly, and Jonas is upstairs on the computer. And Kobe's at work.
All right, I just typed all that out.
Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah, we won't even get cooler weather here until October. It's not, ugh. So that's why I'm not buying like back to school clothes, not too much. I think all I'm gonna get for Jonas is a pair of like new sneakers and that's it, tennis shoes. And we have so many shorts and shirts. I might pick up one or two there. But when it starts getting cooler, that's what I want to start going, I almost say grocery shopping. It's so funny. Go back to school shopping, so to say, because kids grow, like even from the time school starts to winter.
And also I'm ready for Halloween.
I know, I'm ready for Halloween too.
Because it's on
Bye,
your birthday.
James.
Because it's on your birthday.
Yeah, aw, he can't wait for my birthday.
And Halloween.
Halloween, yes. So yeah, and to be honest, like my little guys, mostly Ezra, I think now I just buy his pants at the thrift store. They have name brand ones. So we just get like Levi's or Gap jeans, Old Navy. They just get them there and we'll just buy shirts somewhere else. Bye, James. Hey, Tammy, it's okay. I'm only about 10 minutes in, so you're good. I'm in mid video, so we're just been talking a little bit about back to school stuff. I think somebody asked me how many kids are in my homeschool. So I do preschool classes. I have 4 preschool classes, and each class has about 4 kids in there, which is like a state law. You can't have more than 4. I don't include Ezra, so with Ezra it would be 5. And so, yeah, we just have a little bit. Yes, the barbecue video. That was like, if we had some more of that London broil, I would be all over that. I always can eat one of those sandwiches. So good. I'm in mid cooking, so I might run out of the screen for a second, but no biggie. Ezra is hilarious. He just said, I am. He's also very humble. Last night, the Phillips were here playing and some games, and Ezra was being kind of snarky. He was like, he was obviously talking to his brother, but it was very like, I told you to not do that. It was obviously he was tired, maybe even hungry, who knows, but he is the master at barbecuing. You're right, Karen. Those Traeger seasonings, we will make our own seasonings from time to time. And I just feel like those Traeger ones are way better to me. I don't know. They just have a really good taste. Hi, Nina. I'm glad you could join us. So make sure you're liking the live. It really helps with the numbers. Hi, Desiree. Charles, he says, LOL, boys will be boys. So if you know me, that's not my favorite saying. I'm such an advocate for boys because I feel like they get, all the excuses and none of the responsibilities sometimes. And so I feel like there's a shirt that I wanted to get the boys when they were little, and it just says boys will be boys, and then they cross out the bottom boys and they say it's human, because they're just, having so many boys, they are capable of many things and lots of good expectations. So there's my little, and being in the educational department too, I had so many teachers say they're late to read, they're last to talk. And I've had just experiences where my boys and boys in general were kind of like not given those expectations. So, and I'll tell you what, my boys were early readers. They love to work. They love to get in the classroom. And I always find that preschool girls, not all of them, about half of them are really more into the social aspect of life. So sometimes it can be hard to get them to sit and read with me because they want to know what Sally's doing and they want to be visiting with Rosie. And so anyways, that saying is like, oh, chalkboard, fingernails. Thank you, Michelle. And I saw that too. Thumbs up, Tammy. What are seasonings for fajitas, Paul? Cumin. Cumin is a good one. Paprika. Are you giving some recipes on there? Which is fine. You should just come on here and talk.
I'm just being a
Sayings will be sayings, little stinker. And so when my family wants to get me going, they'll go, Mom, boys will be boys. I'm just an advocate for children, but I'm never going to put boys down because I love my boys. Or just give them the short end. I feel like boys and men right now are having a hard time with gender stereotyping too.
Somebody, I think Dan Lynn asked if we have a fajita seasoning. When we do, it's
Yeah, we do back here, but what do you think that is, Paul, the fajita seasoning? Is this it? I know we have a couple without, I think we rubbed off the wording on it.
Yeah.
But pretty much it's like cumin, chili powder, pepper, if you can get some garlic, onion, yeah. But the major ingredient, the part that's going to give it a lot of the Spanish seasoning is the cumin. So you can play around with that. It's not hard to find, so you can go online or even on Pinterest and just find some homemade fajita seasonings. And what works best is if you put it in a baggie, the seasoning, and mix some olive oil or any really oil and mix it in there, and then coat your chicken or your beef or whatever. I'm sorry, I missed that about the expectations. Let me see. Children in equal learning, they grow to what is expected. Exactly, Jackie. I couldn't agree more.
Tammy, Christian Money Girl, said her grandson is learning Spanish and Mandarin and he's 5 years old.
Totally. So when I see kids and they're like jumping, and I mean, okay, so I know that there's a time and a place for every kid to have a meltdown, an upset, to not listen, to push limits. I get it all because I understand it. But when I see families, and this happens a lot at church, when I see families like not really watching and helping them learn and guide them through what their expectations are, and they kind of label it as, you know, they'll do what they want. It's because they're a boy. It's because they're so social. They're girls. They want to be gossipy. All of that just kind of makes me like almost want to grit my teeth. Gosh, I hate when I say things like that. But it just, when I look at girls and I look at boys in my classrooms, they work well together. I almost want to like keep those like groups to be together, because I know once they get a little bit older, they start to gender separate, and it's kind of sad. And then we're starting to like, well, we need to make sure the 13-year-old boys at church can, you know, sit with the 13-year-old girls at church, and they should be able to talk to each other. Well, it's like that expectation from the beginning, like when they get to kindergarten, and then it's kind of harder to get them back in together. But if you start from the beginning, they never even notice.
Have you done any videos with fajitas?
Should we make a grilling video with fajitas?
Maybe we should.
I've done an oven one. Do you remember when I made that oven? We have I was looking when I was uploading a video not too long ago. I have like over 300 videos. Thanks, Tammy. Smash that like button. And so maybe we'll do it on the Traeger. Boom! We have Fridays. They are. Okay, so boundaries, you're right, are frustrating because, you know, you want, in my mind right now are lots of things spinning about that. So I think as families, as people who love, you know, your friends, children, you know, people who work with church people or church classes, it is our responsibility also to help them learn those boundaries as well, and to help them talk about those feelings behind it as well. Anyways, I could go on a lot about education. In fact, before YouTube, my son would often say, I don't want to go to the store with you because if you start talking to somebody about education, we're going to be there for a long time. Oh, look. Charles just put his fajita seasoning. So if you want to snapshot that, that's a good idea. Maybe after this video uploads, Charles, if you wouldn't mind putting it again in the comments. So it will, because these comments will disappear. And if you just put that recipe in the comments, I'm sure people will love that.
Who wants to do dessert grilling videos?
Dessert grilling. We did the chocolate chip cookies. We've done
Cake and orange milk.
We did the cake in the orange peel. Thanks, Charles. We also did grilled pineapples and peaches. What else could we do? We have some books. Oh, Karen, I wish. No, he has not done brisket. And yesterday I was at Winco, which that video is coming up. And sometimes they have some good brisket there. So that may be the end of the summer. Woo. Although I was thinking maybe we should do this after summer. We'll have to call it something else. So what are everybody's plans this weekend? Do you guys have any upcoming plans? It's so hot here that I keep thinking we should go to the nearby mountains and get out of the heat a little bit. Oh, thanks, Anne. We were, and that's kind of where I want to be again. Working in the school a ton. I have a lot to say. I hear you. I hear that completely. I was with my Montessori background. There is, camping will be fun, Maylene. There is just so much that I learned. And one of the things that I just remember my director saying was, for younger kids under the age of 8, she said this, do not say, do you promise? I just remember this because, and the reason I'm saying this is because you'll see it's part of my video. She said, promises to little preschoolers under the age of 8 or even under the age of 5, let's say, are like pie crust, easily made, easily broken. And I believe that.
Isn't that Alice in Wonderland?
I don't know. I love Alice in Wonderland. Okay, I think I have something else getting ready to be done. Fresh veggies. Oh, you know, Anne, I've been noticing that you've been writing that, and I'm completely jealous because I would love to have a garden to just pick from and eat from, but everything gets so scorched out here. I know people who do it, but you got to be on it, and you have to have like a water line directly to it. Our pomegranates, they do well here in the desert. We have a lemon tree, a little lemon tree up front. So we'll see how we'll get some lemons this year, maybe.
We got lemons last year.
We got like 2, right?
Multiple, that's lemons.
That's multiple lemons, yeah.
Let's see. Nina wants to know if the hiking video is at Zion.
No, it is at Kolob, which it's still in the same national park, right? Like it's just on the backside.
It's right next to Zion.
It's right next to it. We will. And when we get pomegranates, Courtney, we will make pomegranate lemonade. Oh, thanks, Maria. I almost didn't because I almost didn't go live because I was in mid process of doing the video. And so I'm like, oh, it's got to bake. I'll just go live. I want to. Yeah, it's called Kolob, but it's less people there than Zion. Zion, as beautiful as it is like being at Disneyland, and you have to take a tram up to the top or wherever you're going to go. And that tram, if you're not there like at 7 in the morning, you could be there for hours waiting for just a tram. And then if you do a hike that's strenuous, you just want to go home. And so waiting for that tram, it's going to be it's a little hard. Danny Lynn said
she wants to know. So, well, I'll make my notes.
Okay, Paul's coming. He's going to come talk to you guys for a second.
Okay, so let me see here. Danny Lynn wants
He's so
to know.
tall.
I know. What we use for steaks, chicken meat, etc.
Okay, so he's probably going to go get that stuff, right? You're going to show her?
So
Everybody's like, hi, Paul. September 7th. What was September 7th? Like back to school? It was August. We're going August 12th.
tour.
I don't know. Somebody said September 7th, so I thought maybe they thought that's what I meant for back to school.
Oh. Beef rub.
Yes, that's the good stuff. So we've gotten seasonings from other places like different stores, and we can tell that there's like some artificial flavorings, or it doesn't taste quite real. Does that mean? Remember we got that one container?
Yeah.
And it just didn't taste right.
Veggie rub. Good. Chicken rub. So good.
And then look at here. It says 100% natural ingredients, gluten-free and GMO-free. So you want to look for some of those indications that tells you it's made out of good stuff.
Pork rub. Very good.
Yeah, a lot of paprika.
Paprika, brown sugar, powder, garlic powder,
Garlic
onion powder,
and onion, yeah.
cayenne pepper.
That's so fun, Izzy. Happy new tomorrow. Wait, you mean Monday? Monday. Oh, then you might be already in Sunday.
So if you look online, like all these rubs.
Where did you buy those, Paul? So we bought these at, if you have an Ace Hardware that's nearby, we've gotten them there. RC Willie, which doesn't have a lot of locations, but I would just get it online. If you, maybe Amazon might have it, or if you just go to the website themselves, the Traeger website.
And there are probably close to, 8 or 9 or 10 rubs.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually we'd like to get more and experiment with more.
Mm-hmm.
I got out of the shower not too long ago.
Eddie was having a little nap. I'm like, let's go live.
So, anywho, that's what we use for rubs, and that's it.
Listen, Daniel said, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And they make nice gifts. Just saying.
They do. One thing my dad likes, because my dad grills a lot, is he likes when Ines makes rubs for him.
Oh yeah, okay, so I've done that too, like where you just kind of layer it and it looks like all rainbowy, don't shake it up. And then so you have like the paprika and the garlic. So just get some recipe, put it in a jar, and then tie like a bow or something that says what it's for, and then let them shake it up. But it looks so pretty. It like looks like that sand art.
Mm-hmm. Like a parfait. And last time we bought him, for Father's Day, we just got him like a couple different Traeger rubs.
Mm-hmm.
And he used them on T-bone steaks recently, and burgers, and something else he told me. Anyway, he loves them, so they're good.
Thanks, Tracy. She said, what a great idea.
Yeah, they're good. And for guys, grilling utensils are also good ideas.
Definitely.
If they like to grill.
Especially for, or if you want to drop a hint.
I have to go take my place on the couch.
Bye, Paul. Well, we're almost done here anyways. Just a few more minutes. So let me just adjust this because Paul's so tall. He is so tall. So yeah, you'll see me wearing this same dress in a couple of days. So just remember, if you came to this live, that's why. I need to make the Hobo dinner sometime soon. Those were so good. And we just had everybody here. It was just a great evening. Your kids. Okay, so I'm 5'5", and Paul's 6'2", about 6'2" right now. He used to be maybe pushing 6'3" at one time.
The heavier I get, the shorter I get.
Our oldest is like 5'11", probably pushing 5'11", and then our second one is already like 6'1". So yeah, maybe. And it'll be fun to see what Ezra and Jonas do. Jonas is already 5 foot at 11.
He's not that tall. He's like,
Oh, he's like this tall.
he's like,
Look at this one. He knows. Tú sabes, you know.
he's right here.
Yeah, 5'5". So yesterday while I was at Target, I know a couple of you are already on my Instagram or I don't know if I put it on Facebook, but I ran into a viewer and it was so fun. But when we took our picture, she was shorter than me, and I didn't realize that at first, but maybe I don't think she was that much shorter. So I think she might have been like crouching down. But yes, sometimes I feel tall, and then around some of my friends, I feel short. So it'll be fun to see how tall my boys get. But because right now, like when they both pass me, the two older ones, and I still have to be mommy, and I'm like, you guys, I'm like looking up at them like this. They love that. All right, you guys, I probably should start heading out, but I'm so glad that you came by. This is like really, truly so much fun that I get to spend just about 30 minutes with you and get to talk to you. I love getting to know about you and your families and what you're doing and where you live. I think that's awesome. I love getting to know people's lives. So have a wonderful weekend. My oldest, how long is your oldest on the mission? He'll be there for 2 years. He's already been there for over 3 months. So that's exciting. And we talk to him every week. So we see him every week. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Cheryl Ann, thank you so much. You're amazing. Thank you. Have a wonderful weekend.
Does Cheryl Ann have a grilling request video?
Cheryl Ann, did you hear Paul? Do you have a grilling request video for Paul for a treat back to school for the family, she said. Oh, you're so sweet. Have a fabulous weekend too. Thank you, David. That's very nice to say. Bye, Jen. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll be having some videos out on Monday as usual. Bye, everybody.